and welcome to Business 300. My name is Philip Kulenshoff, and this is 300 Seconds About Business. We're all a busy people, so I have 5 minutes or less to get my point across. Yes, balance is good. So, in an age of 3-hour-long podcast episodes, here's another one under 5 minutes. Set your timer. We read about balance in self-help books. We hear it from productivity talks. It's that overused advice that would be heretical to contradict, so it would seem. Maintain a work-life balance. Business owners especially are told to not bring their work home with them because it's hard for them to disconnect from it. Well, at the risk of being a productivity heretic, I'm here to tell you to go ahead and bring your work home, and even do some of it there. An attempt to construct a work-life balance assumes that work is at strife against your life, as if work and life are two opposing forces that you have to hold in tension. The yin-yang of existence in modern America is presupposed to be the chaos of work against the order of life. Or is it the order of work and the chaos of life? Maybe that depends on how many kids you have. The reality is that work is not just a part of life, but in a very real sense is the reason for your life. Do you work to live or live to work? Well, yes. And don't let no guru guilt you into thinking otherwise. You, business owner or not, are in this world to bless others, to provide value, and that requires you to work. That much more if you are a business owner. Your life is to abound in good works. There's no clock out time for that. A disengagement from work is a modern economic fallacy. To tell a farmer not to bring his work home with him is not just humorous. It's to be dismissed as an absurdity. What in the world does that even mean? The work is as much a part of his life as his eating, sleeping, or any other endeavor. Actually more so. As Paul Harvey reminded us, God needed somebody to work 40 hours by Tuesday. So God made a farmer. Life and work is not to be a balancing act, but rather, it's to be an act of integrity. Some relate integrity to honesty. That's good, and not exactly complete. The word integrity means wholeness. An integer is a whole number. A man of integrity is an undivided man. And so, a business owner is to live his life and do his work wholeheartedly. He's to care for his business wholeheartedly. He's to love his family wholeheartedly. He's to be wholly into his endeavors. That means that there is a time to close your laptop and silence your phone so you can be present with your kids, because integrity demands it. And also, it's okay to have your ringtone interrupt your day, as it is okay to have your kids interrupt your work. Integrity demands it. You're living a whole life, wholeheartedly. One more thing to consider on this topic of wholehearted living. Wholehearted living inevitably means living an imbalanced life. If your attention is undivided, it also means it's limited. So you have to be prejudiced in your priorities and choosy in your options. To-do lists are never ending. For every project you complete, at least 2 or 3 get added to the queue. In all your areas of responsibility, there are and will always be many tasks left undone. If you're extra good and crafty at the productivity game, you will die with more tasks undone than done, more projects unfinished than complete. Trying to balance your attention equally everywhere is like rubbing your head and tapping your stomach at the same time while riding a unicycle on a precipice, all while trying to stay on top of your email. But a wholehearted lifestyle, a life of integrity, is one with weighted focus. It's an imbalanced barbell. Leave the balanced life in dreamland and be alert to reality. Your priorities will compete for your attention. So instead of fighting against it, it's best to learn to live with it. Have a weighted focus on what matters and place a lighter weight on everything else. Live an unbalanced life wholeheartedly, enabling yourself to be an undivided integer.